Hello everyone and welcome back to a new episode of Ancestor Valley. And I actually realized I forgot to say the name of this sanctuary, park, reserve, whatever you want to call it. But I forgot to say the name in the previous episode. So yeah, it's Ancestor Valley. You could guess why. Like, it's a valley and dinosaurs, ancestors. Yeah. I don't know, it made sense. So first of all, we are kind of terraforming this like lower layer of the mountain, where we are going to put there it is. That's a blueprint, and as always it will appear in the name and share code on screen. But that's a Hyperloop Station, and that would take you to this like lower layer, as I said, where there's going to be more hotels. Actually, hotels I really like a lot, and there are a different design than the ones we have up. So here we're just building like a little plaza and everything. And this layer, like this part of Ancestor Valley, is more like less natural, I would say, because you'll see later we are putting some shops and everything, and plazas, and so it's a little more, as I said, there's the hotels, also a blueprint. But yeah, it is more like theme park, like Jurassic World-ish, but at the same time it's still the aesthetic and the way of doing things of Ancestor Valley, which I think is really cool. So yeah, just putting some path and everything, and you'll see now we'll do a plaza, which I'm really happy with, because I think, I don't know, it looks really good. Oh, you'll have already seen that in the preview at the start of the video. But anyways, yes, using one of these like abstract art sculptures, which I think they look really good. Okay, so yeah, I liked it a lot, and I just wanted to place it down, and just surrounding that little space with fences, and we are actually going to cover that with plants later on. But yes, yeah, just putting fences and everything. And actually, I wanted to say something. This episode will be like, very like decorating the park with a lot of things, and because the last episode lacked a lot of that. Like I didn't put in like lampposts or anything, so I'm doing that in this episode. And we're also going to build like a research facility, which I'll explain its purpose. Well, it is obviously to research, but I mean, like, why is it there, and why is it in Ancestor Valley? I'll be explaining it when I start building it in the video. So yeah, so here I had this thing with the terrain, and I hadn't realized it was like a different heights, but well, I fixed that, and I don't know, I think it turned out really good. And we are also putting some plants in here, and also some lights, and you'll see that in a bit, so that, because in this episode you'll also see there's like a big part of the episode which a large part of the episode which is on nighttime, because I wanted to really ensure that the park looks as good in the nighttime, because I don't know, with the lighting in this game and everything, I just had to to make the most out of it. So yeah, it had to look really good on the nighttime. So I'm placing some lamps here, and you'll see now that the color I put it in like blue color, the lampposts, or well, floodlights. They are floodlights, but anyways, I'll explain that now. But here I'm just placing the lights to kind of, well, obviously light up this sculpture at night, and so that it looks so, yeah, it looks good at night too, and you can properly see it, and to also kind of show that it is like this like cool and important thing, or centerpiece for the hotel area. And yeah, well, here I was having some problems with plants. But anyways, I'm switching the colors to have it like a yellow kind of color, and yeah, there it is. And here you'll see now I put in that those lights on a blue color, and my thinking was, so to not disturb the wildlife and everything, I'm going to put that lights on blue color, which are less, because lights, or like the moonlight and night without artificial lights or anything, is like kind of a blue color. Not entirely, but I don't know, I just thought it fitted better with the than like it would disturb the animals less, a blue color than a white color, or white light, sorry. So yeah, but I'll change it later on, because I'm going to put also lights in the the upper layer of the mountain, and then I'm going to make the lights look the same for both layers. So you'll see that now. I've built like a plaza here with the fountain, well, made by Frontier, but I've added some benches and everything. Here, the viewing platform. So I thought that'd be cool, because that way you could enter into one of these viewing platforms and just watch the entire valley. I mean, technically you could watch it from the path, but guests don't work that way in the game. And also, have a dedicated, unobstructed view from those viewing galleries, almost like at the edge of the cliff. I don't know, I thought it looked good, and it does offer like a very good view of the valley and everything. So yeah, I thought it was a cool idea. And now I'm placing some amenities, which are also they're blueprint, but yeah, it's like an amenity square. Sorry. And so that my guests can buy things, and if they need something, they can come buy it here, which as I said, I tried I want this this sanctuary or this park to feel as natural as possible, but I also have to keep in mind that we have guests and that we need to fulfill their needs, right? So yeah. And here just some to indicate that that's where the amenities are. So yeah, some signs, and I'll put in now. Yeah, there it is. So I chose this pre-made thing from this wooden sign, or sign, and I put the letters in, and I'll put in now some supports for the whole sign. Yeah, so with this concrete, those concrete pieces, which I don't know, I thought they fitted really well. And I know this sign is kind of Jurassic World aesthetic, but I don't know, I just had to put something in, and I thought this was the best way to do it. And I tried to put some decals on these things, but decals look really, really good in this game, right? But I don't know, they just didn't fit as well here. I don't know, because of the width of the kind of sport, or I don't know, they really didn't fit that well. So I ended up deleting those. Well, I mean, I kept trying, but yeah, they really didn't really fit. So here now, to decorate this plaza so that it is not like an empty path space, like a huge path empty. So I used that blueprint from Frontier and just place it in. Again, I know it doesn't really fit the aesthetic, but I need to put something in, and as I said, I think that looks good. Here I used another blueprint from Frontier, but I used my own benches. Well, not my own benches, but the benches I've chosen for the entire park. And I'm just placing them. I've placed it a long time ago now. Here, just checking the views from the galleries, and now I'm putting in the arrival point actually the name of the sanctuary or the park. I really don't want to call it a park, but it is kind of a park. I'm just going to call it a park. But there it is, Ancestor Valley, and the A and the R are like bigger, and I don't know, it gives this cool effect. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. So I did it like that, and then I'm going to here switch the colors. I don't know why I kept pressing the arrival points and I moved my camera. And here now I'm putting some lights for the sign, so that I don't know, you see the sign when you arrive at night, and it's nicely lit up, and it's visible even when it's nighttime. So there it is. I really love the lighting in this game. Here, putting some lampposts. This took me a really long time, so I cut it into like different bits. There it is, because it took me a long time. So I just did some cuts here and there, so that you can see how I place some of them, but not all, because that'd be so boring. And I chose like a white, yellow rather than white light, because I think that does kind of fit with the aesthetic better than white lights. So you're gonna see now how the whole thing is from the sky, and there it is. That's the whole like thing nicely lit up. And as I said before, here just changing the colors of these lights to this more yellowish one. And now time to also place and lit up all these other sections. And more lampposts and everything. Just to make sure that it looks really good at night, so that if you come here at night, or you see this park at night, you can, it also looks really good, because if without lights, I don't know, it doesn't look that good. But well, here as you can see, I flattened that area. Okay, that like coned shaped area, and here just placing a fountain. Just decorating, so that to make all this thing look good, but without charging it, or not charging it. Sorry, not filling it up a lot, or like excessively decorating it. Is what I wanted to say. So yes, just details. And I also placed one of those shops up here too, to have at least one shop in the upper layer, so that it is there really, and have more things up. And now it's time for the valley, sorry. And also this entrance is a blueprint, as well as the viewing dome, which is kind of decorated in this like alpine aesthetic, which is, as I said, also a blueprint. And I couldn't connect that because the cable, the Hyperloop cable, was too short. But I found that if you place, like for example the log viewing gallery, even though technically it wouldn't, like, and when you place it, it automatically places that entrance, okay, and it is automatically connected. And that thing you can place it as far as you want, and it would be appear in red, But once you kind of rotate it, as you will see here now, yeah, you kind of rotate it, there it is, and you can place it, and it's really, really far away, and the Hyperloop wouldn't technically, you know, like you couldn't technically place it that far away, but I don't know, it just works if you do it when it automatically kind of places the entrance on your cursor when you put in a remote dome or this log viewing gallery or whatever. And here I'm just camouflaging this the viewing gallery, the log viewing gallery, so that, you know, it fits nicely into the environment and doesn't stand out too much. Also for the animals, so that we are not interrupting too much their natural habitats, and, you know, because I really want dinosaurs here to thrive and, you know, just be happy without much human intervention. So that's what I'm trying to accomplish here. And now placing some goat feeders, because I plan to have small carnivores, not big ones, small carnivores in this section of the valley, and, well, placing some rocks and also some like rock islands in the middle of the lake, which also I think looks really good. And, you know, here I like kind of deleting some of the trees so that the view is more unobstructed for the dome. Decals, which you can, you know, yeah, I was just messing with decals, and also put some of these water decals, because I don't know, also here in the fountain, because like as if water had you know, fallen out of the, like, too far away from the fountain, and it has kind of, yeah, as I said, fallen out. Here I was just messing again, just because really these first days I'm going to, or these first episodes, there's going to be a lot of me kind of testing pieces and seeing and getting kind of familiar with them, until I eventually get to build some things with the pieces. I will, I promise, just not now. Also, I like putting blueprints in, because I think they look better than I could ever do, at least at the time. And also, that way you can also see blueprints and, you know, like discover blueprints that maybe you didn't know, or you otherwise wouldn't have discovered, and you really like them. So, you know, that way I can like show you cool blueprints and creations from people who really know how to build here, and they do it like really, really good. So, you know, just like that, you can take some blueprints for yourself too. Here, this hatchery, I wanted to try if I could, you know, put 3 of these modules with the trees, and I also wanted to test if you hatched a dinosaur, which one of these 3 modules would it kind of go out of, and it's the one of in the middle. And just in case you want to ask, the 3 are connected to the one hatchery. Okay, so they technically are, you know, they are working with the hatchery. But well, here placing some facilities, because I have to explain this to you. Okay, so this valley is not only you know, housing dinosaurs, they are also researching a lot of them, so that like doing research. Here, this is a blueprint from I actually saw how they made this blueprint in a video from Pixelated Dino, and I really, really liked it, and I knew I was going to download that blueprint. One of the first blueprints I would download, and that's what I did. And, you know, I saw the opportunity here to place it, and it's really, really cool. I really like that like InGen response facility. So yeah. But what I was saying, sorry, the scientists here at Ancestor Valley are also kind of researching constantly these dinosaurs to kind of, you know, learn about their behavior, and also they are kind of, you know, testing which dinosaurs they can house here, and you know, also, as I said, yeah, researching the environment too, so that they can know which species are fitting for this kind of you know, these environments and all the valley and everything. And I also placed a market, because technically we are rescuing dinosaurs. I know, you know, because the game, you can't buy whichever dinosaurs you want, those are the ones that are in the market. So I technically hatch them, but you know, for the story we technically buy them in the black market, or rescue them from other places. So that's what I put in that exchange building, or like dinosaur market, or I don't know what it's called. But you know, I'm already about to finish, but I would love for you to give me some suggestions in the comments about ideas for this valley, or what you want to see, or what you think it would look really cool. Because I really appreciate those ideas, they really help out. And you know, also names for the Patagotitan, and I believe Apatosaurus, that would also be cool, because I want my dinosaurs to be named. So yeah, and also this, I really like this idea for the T-Rex nest, because I'll be doing that in the next episode. Okay, so well, that's everything for today. I hope you liked this video. If you liked, consider leaving a like, maybe subscribing, and until next time, bye bye.